Scripps News Group.
All right, thank you so much, John. Well, you know, the weather is warming up, and that means a favorite activity for many Michiganders is coming up: morel mushroom hunting. Now, morel mushrooms are often found in locations where there have been sizable forest fires, typically more than 10 acres during the previous year or two. The DNR has just released an interactive map that you may find helpful if you are hunting for the perfect place to find morels. Now, of course, when it comes to morel mushroom hunting, weather plays a key. And so you're looking for a sort of warmer, wetter spring. And so that's certainly what we have had around here. Certainly has been a little wet. Here's a look at the map, and you can actually zoom in, and it's these areas that are in sort of green here. Those are some of the areas that you'll look for. And the map also shows you where there have been forest fires. You can use this DNR map to find where you can go and look for those morels. Now, we got a weather question about the type of weather we need for morels. Let's go to our viewer and hear it from their own mouth.
This is Buck from Milford, and I'm curious as to when is the ground temperature going to be warm enough to find morels out in the woods?
All right, well, Buck, I'm curious where you got those sunglasses, because those are pretty sporty. You're going to need them today. But yes, from now, end of April to mid-June, morel hunting season. If you have any doubt, just make sure you either have a book or have someone professional that can identify those mushrooms. But as Keenan said, a lot of times you'll find them near decaying trees. They even say look for lilacs, and they grow near lilacs. So yeah, but boy, do they taste good. Have never hunted them, but I've sure tasted them. All right, well, getting to the forecast. And yes, things are warming up. But how about a beautiful day today? We're talking about temperatures today into the 70s. Now, yesterday we finished in the 60s, and it felt so good yesterday, even with the lighter wind. The sunshine will climb out of the 50s this morning. We'll hit about mid 60s by noon. Lunchtime, if you're going to grab a little bit later lunch, closer to 70. So that sunshine, a little stronger sun angle, a little higher sun angle will help things out, and our temperatures eventually will reach those 70s. So we are looking good. Now we start to change gears. We're talking about a threat for severe weather tomorrow. So more heat, a little more humidity. That threat is just back to our west today, something we'll be watching. As we get into the overnight hours and tomorrow morning, there is a chance for a stray shower, but a better chance for these storms along the cold front, and that's going to happen after 1 or 2 o'clock. So these will start to slide through and certainly could pack a punch. The severe threat would be very large hail, secondary damaging wind gusts. Can't even rule out an isolated tornado, and then that threat will end likely by 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, so it's not going to stay with us all the way into the overnight hours. It looks like it's a window of opportunity for several hours. It is another swing in temperatures. We're talking about temperatures going down again into the 60s, from the 80s to the 60s as we go from Tuesday into Wednesday. But if you're wondering what the pattern looks like in the coming weeks, at least the Climate Prediction Center is saying the 8 to 14 day outlook looks promising to bring those temperatures above average, because you may have a bit of a question when you look at things cooling down. But we do tend to rebound pretty quickly this time of the year too. So you see Thursday, a high around 70, and then again the cold front on Friday brings us down into the 60s. So a little cool to start the weekend.